Hello, my name's Dale Dawson. I used to be a bailiff for Shropshire Angling Federation, and I used to bailiff the Monkmoor fishery. Now, a lot of people know, quite a few of my friends and other people in Shrewsbury know that the waters around Shrewsbury and Shropshire are run by Shropshire Angling Federation. Now, they have run the waters for Shrewsbury Town Council and the Shropshire Council for years. And up to 2014, they only ever did a little bit of work on mainly Sydney Avenue, the county ground and the quarry because of the contests during the winter months. Now, since then, from 2014 to AGM, a number of anglers have put in a number of complaints about the state of the banks, about the state of the maintenance that's been done on the work, on making the banks better, and making the pegs better. Few of the anglers, local anglers, have actually done work and then got slagged off for it from Shropshire Angling Federation chairman, and that was wrong, because if it wasn't from them people who did the work on Sydney Avenue in 2014, you would not have had the pegs that you did have to fish off, and Fisherman's Walk would have been a right mess. Now the thing is, John Roberts, the chairman of the SAF, has said that they have a maintenance programme every year. Now they only brought out the maintenance programme last year, 2015 it started, and in 2014 I started up to get pegs built on Monkmoor. I had a load of wood from the SAF, I put it in my garage, and I wanted the rest of the gear to come, i.e. the stone, machinery to help me do the pegs on Monkmoor. But they argued about getting me certain stuff, so I withdrew and packed in my job as the local bailiff. Now the thing is, the reason why I've made this page is because simple reason is local anglers in Shrewsbury do not have a say on how the fisheries are run, how work is done on them, when work needs doing on them, and quite simply, you don't see the competitions like we used to see years ago. Now the thing is, fishing is starting to die, and with the communal fishing and the clubs that fish the pools and that, they're making business by making money, by making decent fisheries to fish off and fishing pegs and everything. Now the thing is, how I think about it is, if you run a fishery, i.e. river, lake, stream, pool, whatever, then them fisheries should be run as a business, and them fisheries should be run properly and maintained properly, not every other year or every 3 years or every 5 years. They should be run every single year, every single day of the year, full stop. Now, how I think about it is, Shrewsbury anglers don't have a say. Local anglers of Shrewsbury, we do not get the right to vote at the AGM. We are not allowed to vote on anything that gets done. Now the thing is, one or two of us local anglers well, 3 of us, 4, but I'd say about an handful of anglers have complained. We have tried doing it on our own. We have tried arguing for all anglers, that's all types, i.e. disabled anglers, old age pensioners, kids, everything. Now the thing is, until the Federation or any other, or whoever runs the waters, does something to the waters to make them safe, more and more people are losing the interest in fishing. So come on, please, let's all get together as anglers in Shrewsbury and Shropshire and let's do something about it. It's time to get up and do something and shut up moaning. If we all stand together and we all get together, make a club up, we can actually join the SAF and we can have our say at the AGMs. Now I know we won't have any waters, but the thing is, if we make up a club and we get members in that club, we can hire the waters around Shrewsbury to have contests on. So, you know, it's not as if this club that I'm trying to build or make is just a club of moaners. It's a club that will do fishing in some sort of way. Now, please, I am begging you, I am asking you as local anglers who care about fishing and care about how you do your fishing and care about maintenance and whatever of the fisheries that we fish on, to please get involved and join this club. Well, it ain't a club yet, just like the page, and then if it becomes a club, then we'll ask you to join it. But at the moment, it's just an idea. And it's an idea that I think will work, because that way we can turn up at the AGMs as an affiliated club and we can have a vote. And the thing is, if we turn up and the anglers turn up of the club, then we'll have more of a bigger say, because there'll be more people there to voice their opinions. Alright, the other clubs would have to have a vote and whatever, and I know it must be shut down, but what the hell? There's no harm in trying something. According to John Roberts, it's got to join the SAF, it costs £1.95 per person in a club. So, let's do it. Let's make a club up. Let's try and get as many anglers, local anglers of Shrewsbury and Shropshire in that club. And let's try and do something this way. Because complaining and moaning isn't getting us anywhere. So, let's make a club up. Let's get some money in. Let's join the SAF, and then we become an affiliated club, Shrewsbury Angling Club. Then they can't stop us. They can't say anything. They can't do anything, because we'll be an affiliated club and we'll get a vote. But at the moment we don't get a vote. We don't get a vote on nothing. People are sick of this. People have lost interest. Well, I'm asking them people, please, get the fight back in your bodies. Get the fight back in your hearts. So I know we love fishing, and I know you're passionate about fishing. Well, let's do something good for Shropshire, for Shrewsbury. Let's make this club, let's get the Shrewsbury anglers all back into fishing, and let's make the fisheries better. Until us anglers get together or join, you know, stand together, we're not going to get anything done in this town because of the SAF. The SAF have got us over a barrel, and it's wrong. We're the ones who pay for them. We're the ones who pay the money. We pay to fish. And that's what they're saying. We just pay to fish. Well, it's wrong, because the money that they're getting is from us paying £45 a year, which means they're getting £45 off you for fishing. Now, the thing is, that money that you're paying for a day permit or a yearly licence should be put back into the fisheries. But it doesn't. It doesn't go in the fisheries. All the wood that they used on all the fisheries in 2015 was the wood that was took off me that they got for pegs on Monkmoor. Now, they say they spent £10,000 on the fisheries this year. Well, last year, 2015. I don't believe that, because they will not put any budgets up on web pages or any sort of thing saying they spent £40 on nails or £20 on a shovel or £145 on a strimmer or something like that. They don't do anything like that. They don't say what's coming in. They don't say what's going out. And that is wrong, because it's your money. Your money. Not theirs. Yours. So come on, please. Join and get involved. Let's get the fight back in the anglers in Shrewsbury. Please. When I was a bailiff, I was a bailiff for 5 years. And the amount of numbers I saw disappear in them 5 years is ridiculous. And it's only because the banks are unsafe or the fisheries are run down. And they just don't get anywhere. And it's wrong. We've lost a lot of custom. If you're running a fishery, it should be a business. So if a business should make money. Well, let's make them do this. Let's make them do stuff to the fisheries. And let's make them make money so that the fisheries can get even better and better and better. Because if it doesn't happen, I'm sorry, I honestly believe we're going to have no fishing around Shrewsbury for years. In years to come, times to come, the banks will become that dangerous and that overgrown that you won't be able to fish the rivers. So let's do something about it, lads and lasses. Please join the club. Let's make a club up and join the club. It's time we stood together. So please, anglers of Shrewsbury, if you love your sport, please get involved. Until you get involved, nothing will be done. There's an handful of us at the moment. That's all, an handful, who try to do something, who are getting slagged off a lot by the SAF because they reckon we're a bunch of moaners and alligators and God knows what else. Well, we're not. We're people who care about fishing. We're people who care about the safety of people who's fishing. We're not moaners. We're not alligators. We're not monsters. We're people who love our sport, fishing. So please, if you feel as passionate of fishing as we do, please join us. I don't mean to be angry. I don't mean to get shouting, but we've tried things. I've tried pegs on Monkmoor. I even tried running a social night for local anglers to get involved. On the social night, well, there was 23 people there. But after that, it dropped off. Everybody lost interest. But they didn't even give it a chance to start. Let's get this going properly. Let's do something. It's time we all stood together and did something. No good trying to do it on your own, because we will not get anywhere. We won't. We can complain to the councils, we can complain to the SAF, but they just do not listen. So please, let's do something about it and make a club up of local anglers. The local anglers around Shrewsbury. And then, once we make that club up, once we join the SAF and go to the AGMs, right, or demand to go to the meetings that they have every year, every bloody month, or whatever it is. Because if we're a club, we're allowed to go to their meetings as well, because we are a member of the affiliated clubs. So let's get something sorted. We could win if people would just get involved. I know people are working, I know people have family life, I know people have commitments. But, please, until we get support and until we get the local anglers involved, nothing is ever going to be done. It's simple as that. Nothing's going to be done. Right, I'm finishing this now. I hope you enjoy and I hope you join. If not, can't say I haven't tried something again. I'm doing this not for myself, I'm doing it for all the anglers in Shrewsbury and Shropshire, and all the anglers that come and pay to fish the waters around Shrewsbury, Shropshire. And I want to try and encourage disabled anglers, old anglers who aren't as good on their feet anymore like they used to be. Not just the fit anglers who like sitting in the wilds. Yes, I like fishing in the wild as well. But the thing is, there's a lot of fisheries that are that dangerous now. The banks are that dangerous, it's wrong. And a lot of people can't get involved in the fishing. If I was 85 years of age and I couldn't walk very good, there's no way I would go down that river and fish, because I wouldn't feel safe on the banks. Well, that's wrong, because if the fisheries are there, they should be run as a fishery and they should be made safe. So let's do it. Let's get together and try and something new, and let's try it this way. We managed it 2 years ago. We managed to get all the SAF committee to resign. But sod me, they went to an AGM 2-3 weeks later and got all signed back on again. And we weren't invited to that. Even though we wanted to be members of the bloody committee. Oh no, because we weren't members of the affiliated clubs, we couldn't stand to be on that committee. And that is wrong. Very, very wrong. Because the waters around Shrewsbury, yes, they belong to Shrewsbury Council and Shrewsbury Town Council. Right? That means they are owned by them councils for people to fish on, for local people to go fishing. But the local people don't get the say or the right to do stuff on them fisheries, and it's time it stopped. It's time it stops. Please, get involved. Come along, get involved, please. Thank you for listening to this, and I really hope that something will come of this, because I think it's time we all actually pull together. We all stand together and we all pull together. Thank you very much. Dale Dawson, maker of Shropshire Shrewsbury Angling Club. At the moment it's just an idea, but let's make this club. Goodbye.